All right, team, time for the Bible reading of the week. And I feel like this really helps shine light about how Jesus would call us to handle business when combined with the church. Are you ready? Here we go. John chapter 2, verse 14. And Jesus went up to Jerusalem and found in the temple those that sold oxen and sheep and doves and the changers of money sitting. In other words, business was happening at the church. And when he had made a scourge of small cords, he drove them all out of the temple and the sheep and the oxen and poured out the changers' money and overthrew the tables. Do you know what a scourge of small cords is? Like he created like a little weapon and he went around and chased everyone out and overthrew the tables. This is not some like sedate saint you have going on. And said unto them that sold doves, take these things hence, make not my Father's house a house of merchandise. So you know what, team? When you have a youth pastor that overthrows the merch table in the church foyer and then creates some kind of wire broom and chases all the hot housewives out from behind the coffee station, you'll know you have the second coming of Christ on your hands. That's right, team. The separation of church and state, the separation of church and organization is not for your organization or for your state. It's to protect your church. And anyone who truly loves God and their church will say, get the money out of here. Do not make God's house one of merchandise. That's what the mall is for. How many churches do you know selling merch? Selling coffees. And I get it. It's fun. It's a fun social event. But what you don't realize is, while that's really nice for your Sunday morning experience, you are changing the way the church operates and the position you're putting the pastors and the employees of that church in, because now they have to run an organization. Now they have to make cute merch. Now it has to be profitable. Now you have to wear it around town. You need a bumper sticker, right? We're in the game of promotion rather than attraction. Jesus wasn't converting. He was loving. And he was very much spicy and holding accountable the establishment. Can you imagine today if a youth pastor overthrew a table in a church, or even an attendee of church chased people out? Like, they would get an assault charge. Wouldn't be inspirational Jesus work viewed by the church today. It would be, how dare you accuse us of doing anything wrong? Don't you know who we are? Very similar to the establishment Jesus was facing at the time. Interesting, isn't it? Well, I believe this book also says, there's nothing new under the sun. Humanity just continues to cycle around. The question is, are we going to make a new choice this time? I love you. Have a great week.